tonight. We just need a word. Woo!
From you.
Yeah.
Draft.
Draft.
Draft. Thank you. Do you think we should move to a different table?
I'd like to move to a different table.
Excuse me, can we?
Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, go. Okay.
Go away.
Sorry.
If we move to another table, that will disrupt who gets what tables and their commission system, and therefore he will be upset because he'll have one less table and then his neighbor will have another. Maybe we should stay where we are.
It's a little drafty.
It's freezing.
Maybe, can we, do you want to,
Can you just?
oh, sorry, okay.
No, it's okay. We should move. Oh.
I'm just, I don't want you to be, freaked out by the arrangement of the restaurant. And
I don't know.
are you guys okay with your
You know
table,
what?
or
You know
is-
what I'm not okay with? It's a
We're at a Denny's. It's like,
They have a right to their experience.
I guess what I was saying is it's loud for a Denny's even. It's really loud.
I think we should move.
what about that table over there?
Excuse me, can I get a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity? No, you know what? I need a minute.
I really want one.
Would you swap tables?
What's wrong with your table?
It's
It's
I
really.
didn't know.
I feel like we're in a bind.
Maybe, would you guys want to,
Please don't even ask us anything.
Yeah, we're right here.
I feel like we've alienated the entire restaurant.
not him.
Bingo.
I'm just here to watch.
Oh, are
This is
you?
my friend Carl.
Hi.
You just come to Denny's to watch?
Well, we cheer for Patrick.
I'm a competitive eater.
On the ES.
Please don't bother me. I don't give out autographs.
Excuse me, my manager wants me to ask if anybody's going to order anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if we.
I will eventually, and it'll be a lot.
It's gonna be a
Like
ton.
600 hot dogs.
Hey, he'll take the menu.
I don't know if we should
What?
stay.
No, hold on.
No,
I
Patrick, you
want
got
to
the
see the
menu.
menu.
No, he'll take
Yeah,
the menu.
600 menu.
Guys, fucking be cool.
Man, we got. Yeah, no, like we got to see a show tonight.
Menus. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, if we leave, we'll have you do 2 or 3 more. Let's just sit.
That would break me.
Hey,
Water.
I just.
Please don't leave.
I'm sorry, we're gonna.
We're gonna.
It's too loud.
Oh, no, we'll take their table!
You know, I'm sorry. I really don't get it. I put this together for you guys because I'm gonna miss you when I leave.
We were surprised.
What? Why would she do that? She's
she
honestly
hates you.
the
She
worst
hates
assistant
you,
I've
yeah.
ever had. Yeah.
Fake befriending her. She's a nice lady. I don't know where her heart is.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay. I really need you to support me in this endeavor, okay? And I know that you and Tanya have had a little bit of a tryst, but you need to keep that out of the workplace.
Hey guys.
Tanya!
What's up?
What's up, Patrick? How you doing? Busy tonight?
Not for you.
I didn't understand. Not for me as in no.
Like,
or not for me as in your schedule
like,
is clear.
like
Have
I'll-
sex with me.
The latter.
All right. I'll see you later. Fuck you, buddy.
Oh dear.
I deserve that. I did things to him.
Patrick?
Well, yeah, and by association to
While I
his
was
tryst
doing
club.
things
With
to Tanya.
Yeah.
It was weird. I'm gonna admit it. I didn't go away there. I just faded into the back.
That throws me off every morning.
It's like you just never know where we're going. You know? I'm like the shadow. That old radio serial. You never heard of it. See you later.
You know who would have been really surprise party.
Is it me?
It's not.
It's tough. It's really hard, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Missed it.
Don't talk to me while I do this.
That's fine.
I was just saying it's really hard.
Killing mice for research is not for the weak heart.
You know, day in, day out, I put on the latex gloves, then I wash the gloves, then I sterilize the gloves.
Just explaining our standard operating procedure.
I mean, look at Charlie. Hi, Charlie.
Whee!
You're
Just-
You're crazy. We're killing it.
It's science.
What's he doing with it? He's infected with the virus that causes AIDS.
AIDS virus.
You know all of this.
I just.
You can't shoot them. You know that. Don't talk to me right now.
I'm just trying not to form emotional relationships with them, and I'm failing. Charlie, too.
Don't egg them on! Go again, Betsy, every time it's killing day. All your time over here scrubbing your little skin galoshes.
I'm checking my watch. Guess how many minutes till killing time?
Two. I was gonna say 3. We're getting there.
All right,
3
okay.
minutes.
No, I am a PhD neuroscientist who studies reflexes. I'm let's do it.
Which one's your favorite?
Start with little Charlie. Here he is. Get out! Don't open the cages, Betsy. Damn it. One job.
No, I'll do it.
All right,
Charlie,
all
come
right.
on, honey.
You know where the hatchets are?
It's okay.
Betsy, it's the only way we're going to find a cure.
Do you have the vaccine that we're going to stick in this little box? And then we're going to do a biopsy of it later? Come on, Charlie, please.
He doesn't know what's going on.
Now we're gonna have you just stick it right in his face.
We've never done that.
We just think it might help the virus.
Hold it. Come here. God. I'm just giving him a vaccine. You're never gonna call me neuroscience. 1 minute. 1 minute. Stop! Stop! Stop the town!
I have the cure! Yeah, we have the cure for the AIDS virus.
All right, potential NFL players.
Get in here! I'm jacked up, dog.
My mom said I can do this.
All right. Okay.
Isn't my good arm?
I had 2 good arms, coach. Not what the scouts say, Thomas.
Give it up, yes!
What'd you say?
Give it up! Yes! One day I'm going to play in the pro leagues.
So on by now,
Maybe
yeah, I
that'll be
can jump.
tomorrow on draft day, but until then,
When do we-
you guys to keep a low profile.
When do we get the uniforms?
Son of a bitch. Who did anyone prompt you guys? Anyone? Did anyone tell you anything that was going to happen?
Just got a letter to show up here in this locker room.
No, nothing with the, you guys don't even know what you're doing here.
Try out, 5 o'clock.
Try out.
Volleyball! And the
We're for tryouts! Okay,
What you say?
this is my fault.
Yeah.
I had auditions for a musical and the draft day on the same day. That's my bad.
Oh,
That's how you get
actor, athletes.
I got the envelopes mixed up. Sent them all out. Sorry.
Anyone here ever played football in their life?
I did once in high school.
That wasn't a part of a play.
I watched it with my dad.
That counts for something.
I was in an off-Broadway production of
A football.
music.
I saw that 4 times. It's unbelievable. Oh,
Guys,
that ballad
Can I
about...
see your jazz hands again?
The seat on the roller coaster isn't. I don't know about this one.
You wanted to be in front.
I think.
You made us move.
Can I take this or this is before you put it on? Can I?
You said you get car sick in the back.
I don't know about.
Ashley,
Could you come back in a second?
point of order. Ashley, if you get car sick, this is really bad.
Can I just have two, just a second?
Your ponytail is really big.
Let me go ask my manager.
Okay, perfect.
It's in my
Can we
face.
just switch or?
Fine, wait.
Where do you want?
What's next to you?
Where is she?
We're not gonna be able to see now.
What's the problem, guys?
Well, they want to.
We switched.
They switch spots. I think we're good, actually.
No, I don't.
Can we just elevate our seats a little bigger so we can see? He's very tall.
Yeah.
I think this is a rocket ship.
Yes. Isn't that what it's
I
called?
mean, rocket to the moon. That's why it's called.
What is this?
What is this?
Well, you got,
What is
there's
this?
an asterisk.
What?
So it's like.
Wait, what?
So it's like the moon in your heart.
What?
That's what we signed up for.
What does that even?
So is that gonna get emotional?
Yeah, you break the record, buddy!
There's also a contest. And you can break a record.
That was fun. You guys rides. You guys have been on this ride 68 times so far.
So should we switch? Front is better.
Are we gonna cry?
No, put that back. What's wrong with you?
I gotta ask my manager.
No, you don't have to. I'm going on again. I paid for an entire car.
Yeah.
I missed
that's
that.
fine. Me too.
All right, we'll see you later.
Why did I get nauseous on the moon?
Okay.
The last time you're going to a moon in your heart.
I think that sounds like you're saying I have heart cancer.
No, just listen to the stars of your dreams.
So, you've been court ordered to be here. It's your therapy. Is it cold?
Do you have a female therapist? Or
Yeah. Hang on. No, I don't. Psych outside.
You know what? You know what? I love that. I love that. Because we had a need and you met it.
no one ever does that for us. No one ever does that for us. What is
This is a safe space?
Yeah.
You guys bring your volume.
Okay. I can't talk lower than this.
It's true.
Work on that.
You just turned down the AC.
Hey, I'm here for my private session.
What? No.
I think we can do this all together. Listen, I've had a lot of training.
Could I have the male therapist
Back again?
No, he just left. Got it.
Oh my God! We should have been met the second time.
Ever? Okay. So just us, not him.
So.
All right.
You can stay. I need you.
So we were court ordered to be here, and we are now here, and we are cold.
And how does that make you feel?
Cold.
Good.
I wanted to be on that roller coaster, and I don't understand why they put us in handcuffs and brought us into the police.
And then made us read that long contract with all those asterisk C's.
Well, because you
So many asterisk C's.
you attacked the manager.
Well, he did not listen.
You claim that he gave you heart cancer.
You can hear it.
He made
Here.
my heart beat
Put on the stethoscope. I hear it now.
And now I have to ask you where you got the stethoscope.
Did you hear it?
Yes.
We got it from under your desk.
into it, and I just really appreciate you guys coming.
Beautiful invitation.
It means it means a lot that you guys are here. I really appreciate your support. This has been a really hard time for me, and I had to do everything on my own, you know, and it was really hard.
Hey, it's me, Tracy. Tracy Tanya. Tanya's my last name.
You brought her up here.
TT.
Let me guess, Tanya, you threw a better funeral for your parents.
Yeah.
It was more of a surprise.
Oh, Tanya, thanks for having us for dinner.
Uh-huh. Eat your steak.
You made such a beautiful dinner.
I did. Dad, eat your steak. Not yet. Eat it. Be cool. That's how they die.
Sorry for your loss.
Betsy, don't let them take us. We love you,
No,
Betsy.
no, I don't hear mice anymore.
I don't have AIDS anymore, Betsy. We're never gonna leave you like they did, Betsy. We're gonna always be there for you.
Row.
I'm gonna live forever now. Betsy! Test my reflexes, Betsy! And I'm
The mice are talking to you. That seems crazy. That seems to me like something a crazy person would say to save the lives of mice.
I think using the word crazy is probably insensitive.
Well, you're the neuroscientist.
You know what, Charles? You're a dick. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You are a dick.
Sometimes to run the #1 lab in the world, you gotta be a bit of a dick, Betsy.
I accept that. But you, from day one, the minute I walked in here, you dangled all these animals in front of me and said, don't get emotional with them, and then you were mean to me the whole time!
Betsy.
Look at him arguing out there.
And then you question my sanity!
I mean, she seems nice, but fucking, we're gonna die anyway. Just let us go, you know? Let us die with
Stop
dignity.
leading us on, right? It's like we've seen it happen.
I get it. I have the AIDS virus.
Did you ever think that these mice want to die? They have the AIDS virus, Betsy!
You know, like I picked up smoking. It's the best thing I ever did.
We have them smoking, Betsy! My God, what kind of quality of life must they have?
Look, Charles, it's not about the fucking mice. It's about you being a dick to every new postdoc that comes in here. I have tried to make this a happier, friendlier lab. I've tried to make this a lab where people don't steal from each other and rip out each other's lab notebooks and put lots of salt in each other's lunches when no one's looking.
You ever do bath salts?
I'm the new postdoc here. I heard that you're the one who manages them.
Listen, Patricia.
That
#1 rule of Mice Lab is don't get attached to the mice.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Okay.
Because we've had problems in the past.
I hate mice.
I fucked a hooker once.
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh my god.
I mean, look at all these people.
Oh my god.
Very exciting.
I have never been on a Broadway stage. That's so many people.
You want to just answer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
You guys ever wonder?
Oh my god.
He should have rehearsed in front of people.
Or rehearsed.
Can you see iPad Saints? Can you?
Yeah.
Guys,
Hi.
hi. I mean, it's just other people.
Oh my God, there's so many people.
It's just been a couple of hours, and I would really like to see something, you know, since I bought a ticket. So.
I am frozen
Oh my
here.
God. Oh my God. I am paralyzed.
Like right now?
I can't move close to my face but that might be from something else.
I mean, I just thought I was going to see a show, and, like.
Oh my God. I just words.
I'm a bit of a burlesque connoisseur, so.
Mom,
Yes.
get off the stage.
Oh my God, that's your mom!
Oh my God, she's so cute.
We love him.
We love him. You know what, that hurts.
I don't want to be an actor. I don't even think that Joe should be an actor.
What?
Oh my God, your mom's so mean!
Your mom's
Get off the stage!
Sorry, I know you want to get into heaven, but I gotta check with the big guy.
Can you bring him around? These robes, I just don't like
I'm
them.
just really new to this.
Listen, I've been in restaurants and roller coasters, and she is picky.
Okay.
Picky.
I don't know, like, I didn't choose a religion because of that, so I'm not sure who's going to show up.
Let me just go.
But do you think purgatory could be better?
I gotta tell you, if we could just switch spots,
Could we
I
go
could get in
to
earlier.
purgatory maybe?
It's gonna be like this.
I kind of just want to float around. That was a good choice.
I don't think you've made any good choices.
Dad, what do you think?
Hey guys, it's me, Satan.
Hey, Satan. What are you doing here?
God called me up, said he had a bunch of people bitching and moaning. So,
Can we switch seats?
Well, I'm kind of interested in the middle place.
yeah, purgatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, only babies go there. It's fine.
I just think that would be better.
Okay.
Attention! What's the problem, guys?
Oh, hey, God.
Hey, did you?
How you doing?
I mean, surprise!
Yes, we injected her with the opposite of AIDS.
Super AIDS.
What? I didn't expect Super AIDS.
No.
They never do.
I wanted to start empowering people. I know it's time to have a lab where we make things better than they were and not dead. So she's never going to be at all upset by you punching her, or is she going to feel you?
I already gave the bit of information I wanted to give, so.
You gave her Super AIDS
I did.
to make this lab better?
No, my lab now, Charles, my lab. We know what happened to you. We know what happened to your thing. And
That was our lab.
these giant mice, the size of a basketball player, Super AIDS. These giant mice.
Josephine!
Betsy, I just want to die! I just want to die, Betsy!
Betsy. You know your court order to be here.
I do.
What happened with Charles?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Betsy,
I don't know.
do you want me to read the file again?
Sure, go ahead, go ahead. A big mouse bit his head off. Yep, that's what the file says.
No, that's what you say. The file says that you attacked him with scissors.
Here's the next part.
You're just reading that wrong. What it says is a giant superhuman mouse filled with super AIDS got the set and attacked him because I did not properly register it. I take responsibility for that. I filled out the paperwork.
So you're admitting guilt.
I'm admitting that I didn't properly restrain.
Well, then I am going.
Here's the proper punishment.
Wait for my signal.
It's time.
Go get him, honey!
So welcome to Rikers. My name's Tanya.
Betsy, nice to meet you. What did you do?
Oh, a lot. I killed some parents.
I heard about you. You like fed your uncle to your mom.
What? No, I did. That's fucked up. Holy shit! Is that what people are saying about me? That I fed my uncle to my mom? Yes! You shut up, Tyrone!
I took tiny little knives and bred them over the course of a decade until they were enormous, and then I put metal teeth in them and stick them on my old PhD advisor. Fascinating research. Some of it's going to be in JAMA. I won't get to see it, but...
Can I get a new cellmate? Is that possible? No! Fuck you, Tyrone! Shut up, lady. Thank you very much.
Before we do any more chatting, if we could have the people in the center sort of spread off to the back and the sides, because I believe it might be a fire hazard. Thanks, guys.
Imagine you were the Red Sea.
Yeah, oh, timely.
Timeless.
Timeless and timely and biblical. So, if you are interested in what you see up here, with the exception of maybe this, this is not improv. But if you are interested in improv, WIC has classes that go on year-round. We serve 1,100 students a year. Yeah. 1,100 a year. And if you're interested in trying this as well, classes are starting next week. So if you go to WashingtonImprovTheater.com, you can sign up, take classes, learn how to do all sorts of fun things, and more importantly, have a really, really fun time. Also, there's more. Also, if you are interested in taking improv to your workplace, WIC does that as well. You can contact John at WashingtonImprovTheater.com, and he will come in and do a little improv thing with your colleagues.
Liven up the cubes.
Your bosses, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Also, there's more. Also, if you want to do some improv this very night, like tonight, tonight, yeah, we're gonna do it on this stage area. Students, the second group finishes. So if you want to try a jam, which you should, is gonna be super fun, super supportive.
Even if you've never done it before, all are welcome.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time for all. Just stick around after the show, and we will get jamming. Are we supposed to say other things?
I think that's
Is that
good.
it?
I think you did good.
Oh.
All right.
Up next.
Breaker.
Yeah, breaker.
Thanks so much for being here tonight. To get started, we're gonna do a hero for you, and all we need is any kind of suggestion at all from the audience.
Unicorns.
Leave a cup.
I heard unicorn.
I
Unicorn.
Unicorn.
Unicorn sisters! We must stay in the candy forest! The forest is in peril!
I sense man has entered the forest. He's going to kill all of our little nymph friends.
I can't bear to see the nymphs suffer. And they're eating the candy berries!
What? I can't say anything. The nymphs are one thing, but the candy berries?
It will not stand. I will now use my horn for murder. We become murderous unicorn.
I was born to kill on my horn.
I've slain more than 10 dozen men with this horn!
I've killed a witch or two with this baby.
I'm still bleeding so heavily with the blood of all those I've murdered so hard with my horn.
I sawed my horn off like a shotgun.
I skewered a man so deep with my horn. It took 5 other men to pull him off, and I skewered them as well.
My father and his father before him, and his father before him, slain countless men on the battlefield!
I posed my horn as a vehicle for sexual pleasure. At the moment, I twisted it against her.
It's called thirst for blood. I stabbed someone with my horn, and since it's all sawed off and fucked up, they have no idea what happened.
Trick or treat!
Trick or treat!
I'm a lion. I'm a lion.
Guess what I am?
Yes, yes, yes,
I'm a
yes.
lion. I'm a lion.
Lion!
Also a lion.
Are we scary?
Give us your candy, please.
Or maybe you should give us a steak, because I'm a lion.
King of the jungle.
Maybe we should give us antelope, because that's what lions eat.
And then what? You can put it in the back, and it'll be like, no, no. We'll be like, wow!
Or bugs like Simba.
Yeah. Also, put me in a reservation because I could be endangered, but also I'm so tough.
Or like, not too endangered, where I should be in an exhibit that's close to my natural habitat, but still accurate enough for people to understand the dangers of man coming into society and other deforestation issues.
Don't lift your back out here. There's lots that can kill you.
All sorts of murderous things out there to kill you.
I ain't seen somebody come back from the plains unscathed in quite some time, mate.
Those planes are very scary.
Those plains are more scary than hills, I'd say. They're scariest.
You may think because it's called a plane that it's not scary.
You might think it's plain.
You might think that.
This plane is no plain Jane, mate.
And it's not just the insects. And it's not just the animals out there.
Not the last time I took a man out onto the plain.
What happened?
Wow.
He died.
Right.
Is it because the plains are so flat? It was because they were almost too flat. They bent physics for him.
It's because of the rain.
The planes enter your brains.
The rain on the plane in your brain stays mainly on the plane.
I don't need to explain to you what happens on the plane.
In Spain.
Too much, it's about to drain.
Oh, the plane from the
Who makes
plains.
you a crazy, Jane?
You'll lose it, Sarah Plain and Tall.
Look, this is the frontier life. Someone died. Dysentery. Isn't it fun? Get over it.
I thought when we set out for Oregon that things would be so different. I thought it would be a new life, and
It's going to be a new life, but
what if none of us live to have the new life?
That's because you and I are going to work together
You have to try. You have to accept this is how things are sometimes. You can't just cry every time we forward something and someone dies. You can't just like get upset if some stuff gets stolen. Or a stranger comes and then they walk away suddenly. You have to keep going.
I'm not strong like you, Abigail.
Trevor, you are. I see you lift things. I mean, that's strength of a different type. But there's also emotional strength where you have to, not cry that you're burying your sister or whatever.
I don't even marry her, that's what you're doing.
I can't do it alone. That's why I'm asking you to try. Look, I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm possibly not feeling so good.
What?
I'm not terribly... I'm kind of throwing up a lot, and I'm a little dizzy, and sometimes I forget my name. I think it's gonna be fine, but I need you to, pull on the next load without me. Without crying. Try right now.
Why did you bring that up right now?
Because, I don't know, I can't dig this when I'm having conditions. And I've been breathing a lot, and I barely got a foot in. I thought you'd notice.
Abigail, my world is falling down around me. We're the last two left.
But we don't have to be if you try and move on.
Wake up! We're all dying. Does that not penetrate you at all?
It does. That's why I'm telling you to freaking dig with me, and to go to the next training post, and to buy something, and not cry about bison. Just go out and live.
Are you calling Eleanor Bison?
She was my favorite cat.
But she was my sister. We were raised together from birth. She is not a bison, Abigail.
Then you finish the hole. And you put her in there. I'm gonna sit because it's getting a little dark.
Oh, being a sorcerer in the candy cane forest. Oh, just gives me a headache. All these magical creatures running around. Yes.
I know, sorcerer. I hate to burden you.
What news? Gargy Blarg.
Thank you for using the respectful version of my name. The trees that are supposed to have maple syrup coming out of them don't.
What?
It took you a second, but yes.
When you live 700 years in the candy cane forest, things don't sink in quite the way.
No more jumping. No, they just stopped.
Well, and how are you, Gargy Blarg? Do your unicorn shoes still let you fly?
They do.
And does your Pegasus hat still let you commune with the animals of the forest?
It does. But as far as my personal life goes, my family, my lovely wife and children, thank you. You know, we had syrup money that's gone now.
You were a humble syrup farmer, and now it's gone from you. And so you've come to me, my restorative powers for the forest.
Or just like a monetary compensation.
You and every little nymph running around, and every little candy cane blacksmith, and every cotton candy wordsmith all come to me for favors because I'm the sorcerer in the woods. They think I've got the magic powers, why don't we just put it on him? I just want to conjure up tonics and drink in peace.
You wish to forget about us, to let us die on our own out there, as our bodies pile up at your doorstep. So when you go to leave to get your tonics, you have to walk over our dead bodies. You wish to do that. Sorry for speaking out of turn.
It's all right, Gargy Blarg. I've come to realize after 700 years that life is not all as wonderful and saccharine this life in the forest may make you think.
I've known that in the 25 years I've been in existence. Since it's all pain outside of those doors.
Yes.
It's beautiful in here.
The forest is a magical place, but it too must pass one day.
Sugar crash, sugar crash,
Sugar crash, sugar crash, sugar crash, sugar crash, sugar crash, sugar crash.
I can't wait for the trick-or-treaters to get here.
I don't want to help the trick-or-treaters.
Oh, honey, Halloween is not a holiday for you. It's a holiday for me. Holiday for mommy. Come to mommy. Ooh, little Batman.
See by the door a bowl of condoms.
Mommy, all my friends said that they got to dress up and that they didn't have to draw in the corner all night.
Darling, Halloween is a dangerous place for little kids. There's all kinds of predators out there, just waiting to put things into your candy or to give you condoms. So,
What?
Ding dong!
oh God! How do I look, darling? How do I look?
You look weird.
We see that she's wearing a cut-off sexy mummy outfit.
You wish to wear a costume and I don't.
Darling, this is the time where I need you to just shut up. Hello. Hello. Oh, what do we have here?
I'm Elsa from Frozen.
Let the candy go! You look darling in that. Maybe you brought an extra costume. Maybe a little tiger.
Is it for me? Do I get to be a tiger, Mommy? I just want to play.
There aren't any tigers in the Arctic tundra.
Let me give you something, all right?
Ding dong.
Oh God! Oh God!
You have two front doors.
I got them just for this special occasion. Have a great evening.
Happy Halloween.
You too, Elsa.
Let it go.
Somebody's ringing at your back door.
That's exactly what I wanted you to say.
Dark omens on this fateful night. Many darkness, says.
Sizzle whizzles dark.
I see better than I usually do. And what I see are things I want to eat.
What I hear better than I usually hear. And what I hear are things I want to crunch.
And I smell better than I normally smell. And what I smell are things I want to ingest.
And I think better than I talk normally, and what I want to talk about with you guys. Many things to feast upon. And I crave entertainment more than I usually do, and so I might watch Buffy on Netflix.
And I feel more than I usually feel, and it's just all over the place.
And I care more than I usually care. So I'm gonna send in the cost of a cup of coffee every day to some starving children.
Or buy some tops.
And I feel guilty more than I usually do. So I just want to make sure those starving kids get an education.
And I drink more than I usually do. So I'm shit-faced right now.
And my teeth are more sensitive than they usually are, so I may make a dentist appointment for next week.
And my heart condition that I have, which is genetic, but it's not really clear, but it could be genetic, I just need, like, nurture.
Hark, dear sisters!
And they never let me finish. Dark omens on the horizon. Darkness.
Dark eye. Dark ding.
Dark ears.
Dark ass.
Dark wing.
Dark whiskey.
Dark ass.
Dark chocolate. Dark meat.
Dark meat.
Dark meat.
Oh my God, Crystal, being a prostitute in San Andreas has gotten so much more tragic ever since all that grand theft auto started happening in the city.
I do not understand. I get in the car and he sit there, and the car moves up and down, and suddenly he's fine.
It's like he can just roll away and maybe kill one of our sisters or something.
And he seems to be happier and have a higher life force, or like he's rewarded for this action.
I know, and it's like, is there no God? Is there no more force in the universe that will strike him down for his crimes?
No.
Not in this grand theft auto world of San Andreas.
No.
Man, just saying, being a pimp in San Andreas is harder than it used to be.
Hard work.
Hard work. Man, I'm just saying, like, I had prostitutes, like, all up in my place. And then they started getting educations. They started getting husbands. They started taking responsibility for their life choices. And I'm like, what is this?
That is the worst thing that I've heard today.
Daisy Chain's got to make his money. Oh. I'm just saying, man, like, you know, they move on from me, and I'm like, I'm left with nothing.
You're just lonely, I
I'm
understand.
just lonely.
No, I get it.
I've got all these riches, all this extravagant jewelry that I'm wearing, all these fur coats layered on top of one another.
Great.
I look great, but it's empty.
And where do they go?
I don't know.
Being a cop in San Andreas is the worst profession ever. It's like, I think there's just only me.
This is your conscience. You should kill yourself. Crime is inevitable in this city. Crime is the mission. You are the obstacle. Squashed.
I got dysentery.
Okay.
Come to this witch hovel often.
Well, I need your help, Griselda.
I knew that you would be there. You've been helping the little creatures for so long. It would bite you in the ass eventually.
Well, they took all of my potions and all of my cauldrons, and now I'm alone with no friends and no remnants of my art.
That's what happens to a true artist. They rise and then fall.
So I left the candy forest and came to the dark chocolate volcanoes.
The dark chocolate volcanoes. The last speech. Oh, yes. My faithful bird companion. Oh, bird companion. He brings news from the outside world, and with it a trinket for you to use. Spit out, Tony! Yes? Oh, yes. I'll Netflix that, okay. He has for you the gem that you need to succeed, and that's to enter the world of man. You see, what's the point of being in a magical forest if you're not really good at it? Might as well be normal.
Normal? You mean I could just drink in this normal world and...
Drink, be a sloth, and sometimes be rewarded for it.
This is wonderful.
Yes, and it gets you out of my sight, and then I can take care of the little creatures because they're so alone with their problems.
So what makes you think you'd be a good kindergarten teacher?
Come on.
important quality in a candidate.
Yes.
So that's a good check mark on your resume there.
And I'm very generous.
Children need a lot of giving, so that's exactly what we look for.
And I completely believe in being 100% honest with your children about the facts of life.
Can't have a dishonest teacher. It's coming up aces so far.
So what would make you a good Girl Scout chaperone for the school?
Well, I really like costumes. And I love spending time with little girls.
Oh, that's great. They need good role models.
Absolutely.
Sorry to hear about your last job. However, I'm so pleased that you would like to take 8 of my orphans home with you.
You're not lost. It's fine.
You're totally lost.
No, I'm not lost. I chose to be in this creepy place willingly.
You're lost.
Caw, lost as shit! Caw!
Dum-dum.
Shouldn't have gone that way.
Should have followed the map! Caw! There's no reception out here!
All your friends are dead. It's over.
There's no water within 3 days' walk. Caw!
I could always use the rain from trees and condensation that gets caught in the leaves.
No.
I can...
What the hell? I'll do my homework! I'll do my homework!
Is that all they
Thank you for visiting me in prison, honey. Pick up the phone. Hi.
Many other kids have to visit their moms in prison.
Well, all the other kids don't have very fun moms, do they?
Why are you still wearing a costume? Wearing orange.
I traded cigarettes for it.
Let it go.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pikachu. Being a Pokemon sure been hard ever since those trainers started catching us. What a wild idea. I couldn't agree more. It's brutality. It's cockfighting is what it is. Another one bites juice.
I choose you!
Oh no!
Man, being a Pokemon trainer sure is tough since our Pokemon started to develop an independent thought. I'm saying they go out to fight, I used to be able to command a Pikachu do a thunder grab.
The stadium's not the same that it used to be.
It's not the same. As a member of Team Rocket, I just don't even care about messing with stuff. It's not the same anymore. It used to be good and evil, us and you. Black and white morality. Now the
baddest thing I heard all day.
Okay,
God, what happens in the candy cane forest?
Oh, smells terrible.
Oh, God.
That tiny animal looked like it's been impaled by a unicorn.
What a horrific thing to see. And it's such a whimsical, magical place.
Right. And why would a unicorn ever want to impale anyone?
The great gumball trees dead.
Oh.
Look at this tiny man. He looks like a tiny wizard.
He's having a tiny death right in front of us.
Shing! 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 Folks lost.
Happens almost every Tuesday of the entire year, and it is completely free. But we do take tips. What is a nonprofit, and tips from people like you, and donation. I guess donation is a better word.
Yeah, tips, donations.
Yeah.
It's like the PBS, but not for the poor. That's what
it helps us know great programming like this, and classes and workshops and all that stuff. So if you enjoyed what you saw and you have cash on you, oh yeah.
And if you're like, I really want to do this right now, like say this Saturday or this Tuesday, we have 2 1A classes, Foundations of Improv, that are all open and enrolling. So if you're like, hey, that sounds cool, you should talk to those people.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does sound cool. And you could talk to us about it afterwards as well. Yeah!
If you want to do it right now you can stay. Just a reminder for the jam that we're about to do.
Yeah, which is going to start in 3 minutes. But if you do, like, going back to my initial thought, if you do like what you saw 2 awesome shows, and you want to put $1 for each show, we can continue to do great programming, great workshops, great classes, which, side note, 1A, Saturday and Tuesday, enrolling online. What? Talk to us. If you want to jam, we'll be starting in 3 minutes right here. Everybody's welcomed. If you've never done it before, that is awesome. We will help you through it. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Alright, that's different every Tuesday. And there's different What? Yeah. Oh my god. Katie also. We don't we might stay. Would you be okay staying? You want to participate? You can participate. Do it, stay. I'll stay if you guys stay.
Thank you. Right after, or right before we have like all the
That's just a friend. I actually know that because I've never met her.
Well, pretty good. I'll see you on Facebook. I'll keep you right. I'm out of here. I don't want to. Catholic scar.
It's not
Screensaver scar.
Are you Katie's mom? Hi, Katie's mom. I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Casey.
We were like.
Thank you so much for coming. Yes, my little wedding is
And we'll be able to
Oh,
come on the weekends and see us.
oh, good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It was awesome. Yeah. You guys see me around for the jam?
I see. Oh, sorry, playing.